This brief video is about the role of coverage analysis in clinical research at UCSF. Coverage analysis may sometimes appear to be just a frustrating extra step that you, the PI, need to complete before formally opening your clinical trial. But in fact, it is a critical component to doing good research at UCSF. So what is coverage analysis exactly? Coverage analysis is an independent review of a human research protocol to determine which clinical procedures and services are billable to insurance and which are not. For instance, how you define standard of care is not necessarily the same as what an insurance provider would agree to pay for within a clinical trial. Coverage analysis has been mandated across all UC campuses since June 2013. As it protects the university, the researcher, and the patient by ensuring all billing practices are legal and uniformly applied. Not having good coverage analysis procedures and structure in place is a huge risk to UCSF. Stanford, George Washington University, Johns Hopkins, Harvard, NYU, Minnesota have each been audited and found non-compliant in regards to clinical billing practices, and have had fines imposed on them ranging from $1.2 to $35 million. Add reputational harm and loss of public trust to the equation, and the impact to an institution is staggering. The University of Alabama research program was actually completely shut down after an Office of Inspector General audit found them non-compliant. As one of the top research institutions and recipients of public funding in the world, UCSF is at high risk for an audit and must ensure all clinical billing practices are compliant. Coverage analysis protects you, the researcher. Coverage analysis reduces your risk by providing another set of skilled eyes on your study to ensure compliance, reducing the risk of cost overruns, preventing an unpleasant surprise of billing for enrolled patients, relieving you of the burden of creating the billing plan. When you know your risk is reduced, you can focus on what's important to you, the details of your research, and treating your patients. The reality is, clinical research is heavily regulated and audited. Think of Stark Law, Federal Anti-Kickback Statutes, HIPAA, Sunshine Act, etc. Your coverage analysts keep UCSF in compliance, out of the newspapers, and out of jail. So when do you, the PI, need coverage analysis for a clinical trial? The simple rule is human subjects require coverage analysis review. Whenever you have a clinical trial involving human subjects, contact the coverage analysis team. We've streamlined and improved our processes to better serve you, with an emphasis on quick turnaround time and clear communications. After a quick initial review, it may be determined that you do not require coverage analysis, or that you may require an expedited or full review. We'll get back with you quickly to let you know where you stand and what is required. So remember, coverage analysts are here to protect all of us. We all have the same goal: world-class clinical research at UCSF.